41 Action News starts right now.
Alex Smith throws deep down the field, and it is incomplete off the fingertips of Albert Wilson, and Tennessee will take over on downs.
So that'll be Alex Smith's last play as the Kansas City Chief. The Chiefs reportedly traded him to the Redskins. We have new overnight reaction from fans and his former teammates.
Questions remain this morning after an officer-involved shooting in Independence.
He said, stop. I said, stop. And they didn't.
What investigators are looking into, hoping for some more answers.
The first breaking news this morning. Right now, U.S. Marshals are searching for this escaped prisoner in the Kansas City area.
He escaped while at Truman Medical Center last night. 41 Action News reporter Stephen Dial live at the hospital this morning with details on the search for this man. Stephen, tell us about the man they're looking for.
Good morning. Investigators are looking for Lawrence Garth. The marshals say he was at Truman Medical Center to get treatment, and that's when he escaped. Take a look at his mugshot once again so that you can see what he looks like. According to the marshals, they say while trying to get treatment yesterday, he escaped last seen wearing black pants, sneakers, and a blue paper shirt. Also, what's interesting is they said when he escaped, he had handcuffs still on and a chain around his waist. They tell us that they have confirmed he tried to flag down at least one car trying to catch a ride. He was heading towards 71 Highway. Again, that mugshot, his name is Lawrence Garth. He was in custody for being a felon possessing a gun, which is illegal. Again, investigators and the marshals are looking for him. If you see him, do not approach him, but you are urged to call police. There is a reward. Again, Lawrence Garth escaped from the Truman Medical Center last night. Reporting live, Stephen Dial, 41 Action News Today.
All right, Stephen, thank you.
Let's go over to Lindsay Anderson this morning because, Lindsay, we are warming up some more today, right? And no wind.
Absolutely. A little breezy now, but those will die down later on this afternoon.
Good.
This morning, temperature is about 20 degrees warmer than yesterday.
Wow.
So perfect opportunity to view the super...
Thank you. 5:03 this morning. It is the big news a lot of people in KC are talking about this morning. According to several reports, the Chiefs agreed to trade Alex Smith to the Washington Redskins. The Kansas City Star and ESPN reported that trade. It can't become official until the start of the league year, March 14th. ESPN reported Smith would sign a 4-year extension with the Redskins. His salary will be averaging $23.5 million per year with $71 million in guaranteed money. The Redskins would give the Chiefs a third-round pick and their cornerback, Kendall Fuller, as compensation. So Kendall Fuller was tweeting overnight about that reported trade. He started out saying, nah, it's not me. I don't think. I'm on here trying to find out just like ya. Then after thinking he's safe, he tweeted this saying, look at this. Me on Twitter after tweeting all finding out I got traded. He's got a good sense of humor here, Mr. Fuller. Fuller ended on a high note. On a more serious note, this is pretty nice. I can't wait to get to Kansas City. I'm excited to be a Chief.
We're excited to have him. Travis Kelce was Alex Smith's go-to guy on offense, obviously. He tweeted last night, can't say enough about the guy. One of the best competitors and teammates I've ever been around, someone who I owe a lot of my success to, and a guy that's been a class act through all the ups and downs. Thanks for all the memories, brother. So after the news broke, we also caught up with Chiefs fans to get their reactions, and many we talked with say that it's now time for the Patrick Mahomes era to begin at Arrowhead.
I thought he was a good quarterback. Yeah, but I don't think he's ever going to take us where we need to go.
I'm excited about him because he has a very strong arm. He's done very well in the preseason, and it's time.
So we want your opinion because we're sure that you have one. What do you think about this trade last night? It was shocking for a lot of people.
So far, a lot of people excited for Patrick Mahomes, 61%. Let us know. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops. You can expect to see any updates on air and on the 41 Action News mobile app. 5:05 and in your news this morning, 2 people shot in an officer-involved shooting outside an independent store.
Right now, both men in the hospital. This happened last night outside the Dollar General store near 23rd and Ralston. Police say the 2 men both were shot and had guns on them. Police have not confirmed who fired the shots. Right now, detectives are looking over surveillance video from the store and its neighbors. They're also looking through the officers' dash cam videos to see if they can learn any more. She has endured tragedy and the loss of her husband, even faced deportation afterwards.
But the woman touted for her courage got to tell her story in Washington, D.C. Sunayana Dumala's husband died in a shooting at Austin's Bar and Grill in Olathe. It has been labeled a hate crime. She was the special guest of Congressman Kevin Yoder at the State of the Union.
41 Action News anchor Krista Dubill joins us from D.C. as she captures every moment of her trip.
1 year ago, Sunayana Dumala found out her husband had been killed at an Olathe bar. And last night, she was sitting in the House chambers in the United States Capitol listening to the president deliver his State of the Union. She'd had a very busy day. Sunayana Dumala got on a plane in Kansas City headed for Washington, D.C. A guest of Congressman Kevin Yoder for the State of the Union.
All right, let's go.
Sunayana was part of a panel discussion on hate crimes.
We were all discussing different forms of hate and how it came us and how emotionally it's so tough to come out of it.
Before heading to Congressman Yoder's office, a documentary film crew capturing Sunayana's journey. Yoder arranged for Sunayana to meet politicians and tell her story. That's Congressman Tulsi Gabbard, a Democrat from Hawaii. She's joining Yoder to write a joint letter to congressional leaders about immigration reform. Then Kathy McMorris Rogers for the 4th highest ranking member in the House. They both heard Sunayana's story. Then it was on to Congressman Patrick McHenry, the chief deputy whip in the House.
Coming here and being able to share that story, it's painful, but that's my way of honoring Shrinu.
Then a brief meeting with Speaker Paul Ryan. He said he remembered her and her story. From there, it was into the House chambers where the President of the United States delivered his State of the Union address. She'd hoped the message would be one of unity and positivity.
I'm hoping that the speech would be positive and it would be welcoming for everybody from all walks of life.
We talked to Sunayana right after the speech, and she said that she did hear messages of unity and some positivity, and that she hopes it's the start of a larger conversation to help immigrants in the country. We've got much more information on our website, kshb.com, and we'll have more coming up from our local legislators in the next hour. Krista Dubill, 41 Action News.
And coming up in about 15 minutes, we will have a recap of the president's address last night.
We'll also be fact-checking several of his remarks all throughout the morning, so stay tuned for that. Well, you've heard the rumors, Kansas City to St. Louis in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, now we are one step closer to getting a Hyperloop route, why the company says Missouri is one of the best options they've seen. On 41 Action News, clear, complete coverage.